Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It is I, Dave Pumphouse, with another rendition of Rule the Waves 3. It's 1928, soon to be 1929. Things are going okay in our campaign. It's been like 2 weeks since we since we streamed. It seems like I never get enough time to do these videos anymore. But it is what it is. Hopefully we are streaming. Let me just check that we are live. There we are. Okay, there we go. So we can keep along with all the comments and all the people that hopefully will come and join us. Okay, but back to the game. So, where were we last time? Well, we had to extend this treaty that we had with all these other nations. You know, the United Nations in this one's pretty strict. They're saying, look, we can't have the navies be that big, and we are now facing a bit of an obsolescence crisis with our capital ships. They are a little bit old, especially the Dreadnought class. The Molotov class, I also understand, has become obsolete, although she's, you know, nothing but a glass cannon. She can still project power abroad, so we'll have to maybe look at modernizing her a little bit. Same with the Marks class, we can pull them out of the Baltic, maybe put some Maxim Gorkies down in the Mediterranean just to keep things tickety-boo down there. You know, keep this destroyer complement company. We do have our Slavas, our little light carriers, which are still pretty useful. We'll have to get rid of them after, you know, they'll probably got about another 5 to 7 years service out of them at the most, I would think. But yeah, if we kind of pack them with torpedo bombers and fighters, they'll at least pose a semi-threat if we ever get into conflict. And then we've got this Morsky Lev that is currently being built, that's going to take 2.5 years to come out, but we'll see how she does once she's out. We have aircraft types. Do we have anything on design? No, we don't. So we'll have a look at this and we'll see what we can do. Most of our air fleet looks pretty modern. We have a modern fighter, we have a modern torpedo bomber, we have a modern medium bomber and naval patrol aircraft. So I'm not so bothered about that. I am wondering why this 1924 fighter is considerably faster than the 1928 one. You know, the reliability is average, so even if this one turns out to be quite poor, we'll just obsolete it and we'll keep the 1928 one. But it's weird that 4 years later we're building what is arguably a worse fighter, but I'm hoping that the Antonov B will be a lot more maneuverable, maybe a little bit more firepower. Maybe we can get a bit more speed out of it if they put a new engine in there. We don't know. We could probably now start getting rid of these torpedo bombers. There's only... Okay, we've got 107 of them on stock, but we've got this torpedo bomber that seems to be meeting our requirements. So we'll keep that around for now. Let's have a look, see what we can request. I am quite tempted just to get a new fighter. I want it maneuverable and I want it firepower. Yeah, we'll do that. The research, let's have a look at the research. Machinery development is still pretty low. I think we need to maybe start getting some friends, start playing the diplomacy game as best as we can, so we don't get dragged into a war, and maybe we try and develop some intelligence sharing operations with these other nations here, because I'm not entirely convinced that we are in a good stage technologically. I think if we don't bounce back in the 1930s, I think we've had it by the 1940s. You may want to rejig this, but I think really machinery development needs to a bit more of a boost. Same with damage control, even though we've got it on priority high, that kind of, you know, mid-teens for damage control, I'm not entirely convinced. And hello Danuke, by the way. Nice to see you, buddy. I mean, if we look at the Armagnac, we are backwards. We're not even behind anymore. We're backwards. We're Austria-Hungary level of bullshit. Maybe we could, to even get a slight boost, maybe we can do a technology sharing agreement with Italy and boost us both. America we might be able to get something out of as well if we design a ship now, but we've got so much total displacement, current building, remaining free capacity at the shipyards, so we've got plenty of capacity. It's just got 65,000 tons remaining of restrictions. We could get some more Skilevs out in 6 months. We could build another. We could build a sister ship to the Morsky Lev. That wouldn't be so bad. But in addition, we would probably want to build a carrier, because this is 1921. She's already getting there with with regards to her lifespan. The good old Vesnik. Some of these destroyers as well will need replacing. We had the Tilsit class, 6.5-inch gun. Yeah, she's a dangerous little gunboat. But I'm wondering if we can make her even more dangerous if we build hell, maybe if we get some more light cruisers on the go, maybe even an armored cruiser, but make a more of an AA platform with regards to these heavy cruisers. I'm torn between, so we could probably fit another battleship once 2 are done, and then we can design and build maybe 1 or 2 armoured cruisers for a bit. We'll try that. Let's go on all reserve still. See if we can save a bit of money. We can. we need to see about this Molotov. Right, okay, let's we could probably put the marks down in the Mediterranean. She is outdated, but I think the Molotov needs to be upgraded a bit. So we'll send her to the Mediterranean to chill out in Greece. And then we'll invite this guy back. Oh, no, wrong button. So she's got a lot of topside capacity. If we replace the machinery on her, gives her a hell of a lot more weight. She does need those medium AA guns for sure. She's got 6-inch secondaries. 14, can't replace those guns, but yeah, let's tell you what we could do to increase her heavy AA factor. Oh, she can't have dual purpose? There we go. Get me AA of 6. Let's give him 10 threes. Maybe even 12 threes. She is a glass cannon after all. She needs a little bit of protection. Put some deck armor on her, but that no, that's no good. We can maybe increase the turret tops. Now she wants to be identified as a battleship. That just won't do. I mean, we haven't done anything other than no increased elevation. Oh, she doesn't have increased elevation main guns. Direct to fire on the secondary armament. There we go. I mean, we didn't change anything to make her a battleship, but I guess we can reclassify her, I suppose. But maybe give her a few more rounds per gun. I guess. Save and finish. No. Yes. Okay, there we go. Put her away for a year, and then we can send her maybe out to the East Asian kind of theatre. The Zmei. Very outdated. Yeah, these dreadnoughts. I have to think about moderately upgrading them, but maybe they can just sit there being obsolete until we get the new battleships out. Okay, Austria-Hungary and the USA have signed an alliance. Our scientists are happy to report that they are close to mastering improved oil burners and airship diesel engines. Okay, our new medium bomber, the Mikoyan Girovich, is ready for operational service. And Britain has cooled a bit, but Austria-Hungary's gone up. What's that? I think so. rolling here. Great Britain and France have renewed their security arrangement. Oh. With the threat from France rising, the Hawke Party passes a bill and authorises additional funding for the Navy. 17-inch guns, quality -1. For that amount of money, the US is offering to give us it. Don't. From a technology point of view, yes, it might boost us, but okay, we'll give you the money, USA, and then maybe you can become our friend. Advanced face hardening. Cuba has declared independence in 1929, and all this additional funding means that we can now push for another Morsky Lev. What's it going to be called? Sovietsky Soyuz. Fine. Top spy has managed to get hold of blueprints of the German ship, the Scharnhorst. 12 10-inch guns and 14 5-inch. 17,500 tons and 30 knots. 7 inches on the belt. For a heavy cruiser, she ain't bad at all. Holy crap. Our scientists are happy to report they are close to mastering the advanced director. I thought we already had an advanced director. Maybe not. So, okay, why is France pissed off with us? Now let's have a think about the marks here. 6 on the belt. She can take it. And we've got these obsolete Byryansks. As opposed to these Peterburgs, which are a lot lighter. Huh. I mean, we could probably get rid of these Byryansks, considering we have these things. Although 1919, they're becoming a little bit obsolete as well. Ooh. Think about maybe building some tilsets to replace these, but okay, this is what we'll have to do. We'll go 1, 2. Eventually phase out these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. We'll send 5 over to Northeast Asia. And once they get there, we'll scrap these. Naval armaments restricted by the treaty. The Duma reduces funding for the Navy. They increased it 1 month and they took it away the next. Okay. Okay, we've got some light carriers that finished working up. The Italian government is offering to sell us the rights to naval aviation, lighter than air, large-scale helium production. No. We'll figure it out on our own. An advanced director. Good, good, good. Our scientists report that they are well on their way to understanding dual-purpose guns for destroyers. Heavier depth charges is almost on the cards as well, so that's good. But with this reduction of spending for the Navy, we are now deeply in the red. So you've allowed us the government has allowed us to do all this, and then it has immediately taken away funds to do it. Stupid doomer. Okay, our scientists report that they are working out the problems on the 350 psi steam plant. Okay, and torpedo protection number 3. Fixed zone AA barrage. Improved landing guidance system. Good. France has lowered its tensions. Fantastic. And we're still just scraping by with regards to funds. Okay, the General Secretary wants to hold an international naval gathering with a sailing regatta and competition. This will strengthen our international standing and lessen tensions, but the money to finance the event will be taken out of the naval budget. What is your reaction? Yep, we can support that from a prestige point of view, and a new fighter prototype is available. However, the speed isn't great. This thing, the Antonov AN-91, she's tough, she's maneuverable, she's got a firepower of 2, max speed of 144. I mean, I'll take that for the maneuverability alone and the toughness. You got it. But we need to keep progressing. A float plane scout. Let's build ourselves a new float plane scout for shits and giggles. So R1922. Hello Achilles, how are you? She's got average reliability, but yeah, she's so old. Let's just request a float plane scout. Let's make a nice range, reliable. Everything else is yeah. Everything else we don't need to worry about. Okay, there's been an uprising in an African country with the focus of great power colonial ambitions. We need to send a force to evacuate our nationals and protect our interests. What size should the expeditionary force be? I'll just send a cruiser. Depends who it's going to piss off. If I send a gunboat, okay, it's probably going to piss off France if we send a battleship, for certain. I think a cruiser would be okay, just for the prestige boost as well. So let's see who it pisses off. Our scientists report that they have suffered a temporary setback in figuring out the concept of a bulbous bow. Oh. Are you thinking of attending this Sunday ACW battle? I was thinking about turning up myself. I know it's only going to be a small one, but yeah, I want to be there just to see what it's all about. Okay, so okay, bulbous bow. Okay, figuring out the concept of a deck park. Huh. Okay, yeah, pissed off France a little bit, but we've got that prestige building back up, so I'm kind of happy. 6 months until the Molotov's out. I think even though funds are at a bit of a push. Yeah. How old is our 1925? These Maxim Gorkies are. So maybe we don't need an armoured cruiser, but I'd quite like something with a bit more AA protection. Gotta think ahead. We could potentially redo the Marks with its secondary guns. But with these destroyers coming obsolete all in the next year, I am a little bit worried. Build more Tilsits. Again, we just don't have the funds. Japanese rebellions broken out in Shanghai. Ooh. Okay, a change of government in Germany has the potential to reduce tensions between our nations. You are asked to comment by a major newspaper. Aha. Fair words, but the policies of Germany has always been a threat to world peace and stability. We'll observe developments carefully and see what comes of it. Yeah, let's do that. No worries, Achilles. It's gonna ask. I hope it was a good one for you though yesterday. I mean, it was mostly, in my experience, yesterday's game was just literally trying to pick the right moment of when to sally out, because you don't want to sally out too early and be pushed back. You know, I kind of promised my men that I'd get them home and they wouldn't end up in a Confederate prison camp. So I'm glad we've linked all back up together, but I don't understand why those Confederate armies aren't, you know, beaten and heading back to where they came from. They're content just to sit there. I'll be like, why? Why suffer? Okay, one of our agents seems to have been caught out in Spain. We'll make him a national hero. It's only Spain after all. Our scientists report that they have suffered a temporary setback in figuring out the concept of large-scale helium production. Okay, naval intelligence suggests that we could ship some arms to the progressive elements of the Japanese possession of Shanghai. No, let's not get involved in the internal affairs. Japan has crushed the rebels in Shanghai. Yeah, fair enough. In Spain, tensions go down. They're angry with us for a month, but then people are like, everyone spies on everyone else. What's the big deal? And half of Spain at this point are communist anyway. So, right. 4 more months until the Molotov's out. Sudden slump in the economy has led to widespread unemployment and poverty, as well as cutbacks in the military spending. Yeah, charities are going to have to pop in. What's that done to the budget? Okay, that's not so bad. Unrest is at 1. Ooh. Battleship scare. The rising threat from France persuades the People's Congress to authorize additional funding for the Navy. Well, that's good, but you'll take it away next month, won't you? Okay. We're there for dual purpose mountings for destroyers. Good. New float plane scout prototypes are ready for evaluation. Let's have a look. Okay, the 1922 version is 106 max speed. We've got a 109 one. And again, they're coming back with us with trash. I literally said, did I not say range was like their #1 priority, and they're coming back with trash? But they want to carry a heavier bomb. Don't carry a heavier bomb. Take away the bomb. You'll get speed out of it, and you'll get range as well. Like, what? I never said anything about carry capacity or anything like that, and these fuckers still want to give me a fucking bomb on a float plane scout. What is it with these Russian scientists? They just don't understand the basics of aerodynamics and fuel efficiency. They're literally giving me a worse product, end on end, because they want it to carry a heavy bomb. It's a scout plane. It doesn't need a fucking bomb. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I heard, with your Army of the Cumberland coming to help. I got to admit, being out west, I wasn't quite sure if we even had an Army of the Cumberland. I've been so in my own little bubble, west side of the Mississippi, and just kind of talking to the Army of Tennessee. I've been... Not Army, is it Army of Tennessee? It is Army. No, Army of the Mississippi, that's it. Talking to them, I was like, surely we have an Army of the Cumberland somewhere. I just don't know whether it's focused on helping us or what. So everything I drew up with regards to my plans only involved our two armies, but I'm glad you're coming to help. It's going to be a sticky situation for the Confederates pretty soon, so they'll have to move out. But I just don't understand why they're staying. They've been effectively given a bloody nose twice by the Army of the West, and we're still here. We're still whole, more or less. We're still in good spirits at least. But let's fuck off this new float plane scout. I'm quite happy with this old knackered version. Or even, let's have a look at what other ones are out there on the market to actually tell. I mean, this has got a range of 225. Can we not get this on license? We're looking at the wrong thing. Float plane scout. The Italian. We could get this. Look, really good speed, solid range compared to our. Oh no, it's got about the same range, but it's faster and it could carry a bomb. Okay, we're going to buy the license to this thing. Yeah. The State Planning Board complains that the Navy is increasing the profits of warmongering foreign capitalists instead of using our own factories. Your factories are shit. They keep coming. They've had 7 years to give me a better thing than we've already have, and the Italians can give me something on par that can actually shoot and can carry a 500-pound bomb. Yeah, unfortunately our own designs do not have the capabilities that we need. Fuck off. There we go. It existed, but it wasn't doing anything. Lovely. Well, I'm hoping that even if they weren't doing anything, we drilled the shit out of them. Because that's what the Army of the West has been doing. Building, yeah, digging and drilling. That's what we've been doing all winter long. Digging and drilling. Up until we got sieged. Okay, we're back in black with regards to these monthly expenses. How long that's going to last, we don't know. But we're going to do this thing where we're going to ask the Americans to see what they can help us with regards to technology. We want a destroyer. Again, I think. We want it built in the USA. Let's see what they can build us. A nice 1,700 ton. I'm going to take that down to 1,500 because I don't need to be that big. They don't need to be as fast. Engine priority is at normal, so that's okay. She doesn't need to be armoured, of course. And she's got 4 5-inch guns and 8 torpedo tubes. She could probably have secondaries. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not 2 guns per mount. What about dual purpose? There we go. She can at least have a heavy AA factor of 3. So she can shoot something down. She doesn't necessarily need these light AA guns either. And she's got, see that, yeah, she's two medium AA guns with some dual purpose secondary 3 inches. Top speed is 32. Decent enough with regards to the main gun calibers. 2 on the front, 2 on the back. She doesn't, she's got, there we go, anti-submarine warfare capability, pretty decent. She's not carrying any mines. She hasn't got any mine-sweeping gear. What shall we go? Unit machinery. Plenty of weight left. Maybe we can make a 33 for speed. Yeah, let's build an American destroyer. Ooh. We've got 18 quality 0 guns. Sweet. Air-launched torpedoes. Okay, improved chances of a hit. Okay, now we've got 60 aircraft. Okay, the Antonov is ready. Okay. Let's build 6 to start with. It's going to eat into our budget, but fuck it. And we now need to think about sorting these things out with regards to the air bases. Now France and Japan are bastards, so we need to maybe watch out for them. Maybe we need to build some more in Athens, just in case they want to take Greece. And we'll have a look at not Northern Pacific. We need Northeast. There we go. Vladivostok. maybe even way high way, and we'll keep it at that for now. That'll do. And the Molotov has finished her reconstruction. Good. A revolution in an African country has left some of our nationals stranded. We'll go join the international squadron. Aviation pundits are ecstatic about the capabilities of modern medium bombers. Okay, we've got that Italian flight plane Scout up and running. Good. Yeah, look, range 171, 175. This thing was a revolutionary, once in a playthrough, golden goose, wasn't it? Because to have this built 8 years ago and still more or less match up to the competition is astounding. Hopefully this fucking thing's not going to be poor reliability, because that would suck. Okay, but we're in the black. The Molotovs come out. We've got 6 USA destroyers. Now the Tilsit is a gunboat, for certain. This thing, what do we call it? Oh, the Subrats Telny. The Subi. We'll call them the Subis. Yeah, less of a gunboat, but more secondaries, and yeah. Now we were thinking about doing a heavy cruiser, weren't we? So let's design a heavy cruiser in the USA. Let's just rely on their industry here. That's a small heavy cruiser. We can certainly make her 15s. I think if we make these 10s, and just make her like an AA. Do if we just put them in ones. $10, $12, $14. Let's get rid of these light guns. So like 16. 4-inch dual purpose. She's still got plenty of weight left. Let's make her as heavy on the belt as other armoured cruisers that we've seen out there. 2.5 on the deck, sure. Conning tower, I'm going to make it an 8. Turrets. Now, what if 7? Maybe even an 8. Turret tops. 4 secondary guns. 4. We'll have have to box her. Get the amount of rounds per gun up. A significant amount. Torpedo for defense. Yes, make her at least a 2 for torpedo defense. Ah, there's the tertiaries, right. I forgot about the tertiaries. In which case, we'll take 5s, make them in dual purpose, in double guns. Okay, yeah, she's got 8 5s. Heavy AA factor has come down quite a lot. Oh, we've got torps as well, so that makes her a little bit dangerous. She's got torps. Wow. Let's see if we can get this AA factor up to an astonishing amount. 25 on the heavy AA. You could probably increase the guns as well. What if we get, oh shit. Forward, aft. Let's go for aft. Oh, it's too narrow for speed. Oh, hang on. What? Hull is too narrow for speed. 18 knots and triple quads. Okay, so we're just going to have to reverse this. Is that what it's meaning? Yeah, that's what it is. Gotta have those guns on top. Okay. Right, so 10-inch guns. Perfect. Heavy AA factor of 25. She costs as much as a modern battleship. But what if we gave it, we can't even give her machinery. We might be able to go lower on the belt. If we make it 6 on the belt instead of a 7, that would save a lot of weight. And then we could have unit machinery, or okay, we'll go to 6.5. Get her some unit machinery to stop her breaking down, and yeah, okay, we can see how good this design is. Maybe we could squeeze some more medium AA out of her. But yeah, she's definitely going to be a carrier protector, this thing. Save and finish. 3 months. Yeah. And then by that time, oh, I thought we had something building. We can build one of her, I suppose. A Commander Babkin has some ill-considered statements about the regime. Yeah, you gotta have to get rid of him. He's below average. Ooh, an improved model of the medium bomber. Let's have a look. 1930. Ooh, improved max speed, improved toughness, but still poor reliability. Damn it. Our spies report that there are rumours of France about going to war with us. I don't know. Okay, well, we know that this fucking thing is poor reliability for a medium bomber. That's not good. So let's get a medium bomber known for. Let's make them really tough, but reliable. Or shall we have range and reliability? Because we make torpedo bombers tough and reliable, don't we? Yeah, let's try it. A medium bomber that's going to be more reliable. Let's go for it. Our scientists report that they're working out the problems of a large-scale helium. Okay, that doesn't matter. In a burst of revolutionary zeal, the Design Bureau has developed a medium bomber on its own initiative. You guys. Okay, faster, less range, but can carry two 1,000-pound bombs. Tough, not as maneuverable. Fine. The Kirov. Build one. The Kirov. 2 years it's going to take her. Maybe we could build some more Kirovs after the Morsky Lev is out. In a year. Our security arrangement with Italy has expired, but Italy, why? The Stribling, let's have a look at the Stribling. 1,600 tons, 34 knots. 4 5-inch guns, dual purpose. And, okay. Improved quads. Right, surely, if Italy now start getting pissed off with us, it's going to increase the monthly balance. So it's a trade-off there. Italy is sounding about an alliance. An excellent idea. So you cancel it 1 month and then you come back to us the next. Why don't you just keep it going and not fuck us with the button? Game, you're fucking me. Really. You're fucking me. They were allied with us a month ago. And we didn't have that tension with France. Yet, 1 month later, you fuck us both by taking away our budget and pissing off France. I mean, obviously we do need Italy to counteract the threat in the Mediterranean, to keep Italy safe, to Greece, our possession in Greece safe, but that is a trade-off I'm not entirely comfortable with for the purpose of the budget and what it does. It means we'll have to put something on hold for a couple of months. Quite possibly one of these Morsky Levs, but we'll have a think about it. During manoeuvres, one of our ships has opened fire on a fishing boat from Italy. Doesn't matter, they're our ally. Okay, advanced alloys, improved quads. Spies report France is about to go to war with us. Well, not yet. But not yet, at least. deck park. Jolly good. And we're going to have to put something on hold. Hold this for a bit. For 2 months. Naval armaments restricted by treaty. The Duma reduces funding for the Navy. We're having to put ships on hold because we don't have enough money, government. And you're still fucking us. God, right. The Gira class, a light cruiser. 8 6-inch guns. Lovely little ship, 30 miles. A spy from Japan has been discovered. Okay, we have threats, government. The Doom is going to have to do something, or the economy is going to have to bounce back. Our scientists report that they have suffered a temporary setback in figuring out the concept of decremental chilling technique. Okay, and a new medium bomber. Let's have a look. What is the design bureau giving us? We're going to have 4 medium bomber types. Okay, well we got some nice. Oh, okay. The Gurevich. That's the Gurevich B, so that's the one that's improving but still poor. So got a good bit of range on it, but let's have a look. Speed, range 322. Okay, well it's a medium bomber, so it doesn't need to be that manoeuvrable, but still we could probably save a few being shot down by going for the Yakolev. Let's go for the Beriev. It can protect itself, but it's less tough. I'll go for the Beriev, simply because of the range. Got to keep that range up, and then in a year or two we'll see what ones are improved and what ones are not. Okay, aircraft types. We can make this thing obsolete. There's no need to have it around anymore, I don't think. Yeah, it's significantly worse. So we'll make that obsolete. And do we have dive bombers yet? We don't have dive bombers yet. We have a torpedo bomber. Toughness and reliability. There you go. The world economy is recovered after the crisis. What does that do for us? Okay, Commander Sokolov has been implicated in a scandal, involved copious amounts of champagne in the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral's daughter is a bit of a hussy, isn't she? Let's be honest. She's been at this for years. She knows what she's doing. She's a counter-revolutionary. Or rather her snatches. Okay. The Navy cannot be a hotbed of scandals. Have him cashiered, I guess. Okay, good. We got torpedo reloads. Scientists report that they're working out problems of sound location for subs. And we soon will have dive bombing as a tactic, but we're getting hammered by this budget. We're going to have to put the Kirov on hold. There's another ship that's on hold, Duma. I hope you're happy. A disarmament conference is being held at The Hague. They want to keep this treaty going? Keep up the appearance of being reasonable. Conference reveals strong disagreements. Some nations want to abrogate the current treaty. What line should our delegation take? Try to mediate to get an agreement? We should try to increase the tonnage limits by 20% if we do this again. If we do this again. We are never happy about this treaty. Good riddance. I mean, even if we agree to a 20% tonnage increase, it still puts everyone on a level playing field. But as soon as we get rid of this treaty, we know that America, Britain, Germany are all going to start pumping out a lot with their economy. So I'm just going to say gently increase it by 20%. An agreement is reached where the tonnage limits are increased by 20%. Right, okay, Duma. Oh, okay, subdivision and damage control. That's a nice improvement. And dive bombing. Okay. A new medium bomber, the Ayushin, is ready for operational service. And we've got a new torpedo bomber. We've literally just asked for one. And you're coming up with... Okay, what's this bullshit? Ayushin 108. Better speed. Better range. Less firepower. More maneuverable. And just as tough. You got it. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Okay, how many... So we've got the total tonnage limit increased, and we've now got 209,000 tons to play with. We're very underplaying this now. But we've got no money. We can't build anything. Right. Let's get rid of these things. Don't need them anymore. Scrap them. Out in the Mediterranean, the 1919s. Do we put anything... We need more of these. We need more of these new destroyers. It's the only thing for it. We're going to have to keep spitting out destroyers to replace our aging destroyer fleet and gently replace some of the top stuff. That's the only way we can balance out. Okay, the Bryansk probably needs to go by now. I should think. We've got a lot of things in Northeast Asia. The Bryansk is out. These things have been around for a long time anyway. Some can hold out in the Northern Pacific and Mediterranean, I suppose. But it's a big scrappage scheme. The 1930s are gonna... We need a miracle. Okay, a top spy from Great Britain has been discovered. Tell them off. Improved fleet logistics. Oh, that evens things out a bit. Wow, okay. Then we'll resume construction on that. Interesting. Some officers are concerned about too few destroyers to protect our, need to build at least 11 more destroyers. Yeah, I got it, I hear you. Our scientists are happy to report they are close to mastering the bulbous bow, and we've got oxygen fueled torpedoes. Better fire control, yes please. 5 destroyers are commissioned into the Navy, good. You are asked in an interview which nation you see as the most likely enemy in a future war. I don't see any risk. We'll need to prepare against any opponent. Our scientists report they are working out the problems of a motor landing craft. Okay, the French medium bomber, the Farman F-70. She can carry a heavier bomb load. Right. Wow. Okay, now we're cooking. Okay, build me 6 more of these, please. Gently, gently. Now then, do I want to take these directly to the Mediterranean and piss off the French? Or do I want to take the Tilsits? I think if we just take some... Oh, what about the Groznys? 1925. What are these all about? 3 5-inch guns. Okay, let's go for the Groznys to replace these guys in the Mediterranean. Move. There we go. And then we can get rid of them. And then it's just the ones out in the colonies that we need to worry about. There's been a rebellion in the Japanese possession of Shanghai. I don't need to worry about it. I mean, we could increase tension with Japan. I don't want to get involved in internal politics. Okay. Very ever designed another one. Okay, they've come out with the 101, and then they've developed something called the 109. Range. She's tougher, and she can carry torpedoes. But the Ilyushin 100 is a good reliability, and doesn't have the range though. She's a little bit slower, but that range can be... I mean, we've got 4 different types of aircraft that the AI is just going to have to work out what it thinks is best in putting on different stations. Okay, during a coronation review, there's been a collision between one of our ships and Spain. Spanish sailors were all asleep at the helm, that's why they crashed. Okay, our scientists report they're working out the problems with the more powerful compression air injection engine. Right. Smoke generators. Okay, here comes the new torpedo bomber. What's it's gonna be? Okay, Tupolev, it's got it. Oh, it's these range things, but not as tough. What? The range? 188. Let's go for the Tupolev, just because of its speed and range. Okay, aircraft types. Let's do the dive bomber. And say toughness and bomb load. Let's go for that. Because it's going to need to take the hits. Uh-oh, she's got trouble reaching her design speed. Oh, we've got 3-inch quality ones. Good. Now then, shall we produce a few more destroyers? I think we probably should. She was just, wow, she's already 2 years old in terms of design. That's quick. Okay, we'll produce 5 just to get the numbers that we need. And then we've got a fresh plate to deal with some of these more obsolete things in the future. Okay, now the Groznys are out, we can get rid of these. Or 3-4-inch guns, 6 above water. I mean, we could put them in for a redesign, but I won't. Don't need them anymore. Scrap them. Thank you. We've still got a lot of them. A lot of them that need replacing. We could probably take these Tilsits to East Asia. Yeah, okay. 4 Tilsits for 5. Northeast Asia, there you go. Four ships have finished their waking up. Good. Some of our scientists have theorized about increasing fire hazard awareness, but it might be beyond the state of our science at present. Our scientists report that they have suffered a temporary setback in figuring out the concept of 5-inch dual-purpose mountings. And okay, we've got a better medium bomber of the Gurevich that's a little bit more tough, but she's still poor on reliability. Shanghai continues to rebel. France is pissed off again. Oh, additional funding for the Navy, good. Unexpected advances in lighter-than-air aviation, large-scale helium production. Shanghai has declared independence. Okay, so we good. Weakens Japan a bit. We're still black on the balance sheet, which is nice. I think I'll build this up for a bit, and then we'll see about building some more ships. Okay, one of our agents has been caught in Austria-Hungary. Make him a hero. Improved arrestor wires, good. much is that coming out for the Moscow? Okay, fair enough. We'll put on all reserve. Now we're cooking. Now we've got stuff. Yeah, we've got to keep watching out for that all reserve bullshit. Because now we could probably build another Kirov. Let's build it. Yeah. That's more like it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now they're taking away our money again. Secondary director for light cruisers. Good. And trying to figure out how to understand increased loading mechanization for gun control. And there it is. The cost of an armored cruiser taken away by the government. What do they want from us? We're trying to build ships, trying to improve the Navy, keep it competitive, and they just keep taking away the budget. A cruiser from Spain has arrived on a goodwill visit. Well, with a higher budget, we could have just as advanced ship as that one. We can increase the budget, but it does affect our prestige. But we can increase the tension with Spain a little bit and get a prestige bonus. What do we think? I mean, I am trying to get a better score. We have been hovering around 29 to low 30s for a decade. I am wanting that prestige boost, and the tension will increase the monthly budget by a little bit. Let's do it. Okay, new British torpedo bomber called the Blackburn Audax. It's faster than our fastest torpedo bomber. Okay. And we've got a dive bomber in progress coming out next month. Right. Let's have a look at all these different things we've got here. Now this thing, although it's an improved model, it's still relatively poor. And we've got the Beriev 101 that is quickly probably going to replace this thing. Or even the Beriev 109s has the potential. So we'll see what comes out on top. This torpedo bomber, yeah, 279, but again, Lavochkin. To cruise speed, range. I think this thing has now had its day. We don't need them on service anymore. Make them obsolete. This thing, the Petlikov, average reliability, but not as maneuverable, not good firepower, but it is tough. It is pretty tough, but not as tough as this Beriev 109. This is going to go obsolete too. And as soon as this dive bomber comes out, we'll go for a naval patrol aircraft. See what the 1930s can give us for that. The card. 32 aircraft, 30 knots, 1,400 tons, or 14,000 tons. Okay, tension is high between Italy and Austria-Hungary. How should we play our cards? Encourage Italy to take a hard line. It's only Austria-Hungary. Okay, new dive bombers. Okay. Look at this thing. Max speed 155, 156. This, the Antonov. It's got this is it. It's no contest for range and speed. It's the toughest. It's got more firepower. Yeah, the Antonov. Done. Aircraft types. Naval patrol. Range. Reliability. Go for it. Now, let's go all reserve again. Right. So, we could probably get rid of these ones in the Baltic. Now that these are out. It's just this Northeast Asia bullshit. Okay, yeah, we can get rid of all these. Scrap. Now we are light on destroyers, but we've got plenty building. So yeah, that'll be a decent enough replacement, but we just the budget, man, just the budget. Britain and France have renewed their security agreement. Britain and France are in an alliance? Holy shit. New French dive bomber called the Bloch. It's entering service. It's a heavier bomb load than our fastest. Okay. Okay, a lot of things coming out in operational service, and it's making France think twice. Let's have a look at all relations here. Yeah, Italy and Austria are not good, but Austria is in an alliance with America, but America likes us, so that kind of balances things out. Got to think about this Kirov. We could probably put this Kirov on hold. Oh, jeez. Just to be kind to our meager budget. Oh. That was quick. Oh no, that. Oh, shit. The outbreak of war cancels the disarmament treaty, which is nice. Italy calls us to honour our alliance and join them in the war against Austria-Hungary. That immediately put us at war with America. We could lose those ships. We're not ready for it. Prestige goes up, the budget goes up, and war. But that does mean that we have to think about the possibility of losing those American ships because they're allied with Austria-Hungary. We need those American ships. Are they at war with Italy now? Ah, interesting. because we didn't come in on the side of Italy, neither America came on the side of Austria-Hungary. Good. And it's kind of likes it likes Italy anyway. So we can just sit back and do our thing. We can resume this for a good few months as well. All right. And now we don't have to worry about the treaty, but it does piss off Germany a lot. Italy calls us to honour our alliance and join them against the war in Austria-Hungary. Well, alright, we'll join. An engagement in the Mediterranean between the Italians and the Austrians results in a loss of peace in terms of destroyers. Okay. Fair enough. Mobilize. Yep. Alright, what are we going to hold? The Kirovs? Yeah, this is going to be the Kirovs. Hold them both. Out in America. And what has that done to relations? They still like Italy. They're not coming in. They're not coming in on the side of Austria-Hungary anytime soon. The Molotov. We didn't send the Molotov back to the Mediterranean, did we? Okay, we're going to move him. Move ships back to the Mediterranean, please. There you go. Send him on his way. Now this mosque. Oh no. Right. Yeah, okay, we're going to just send the Molotov out there. Oh. No. We need the corvettes on trade protection. There we go. Oh. Come on. There you go. That's better. Trade protection. There you go. Man, this is a very small fleet. Coastal raid. Let's go. It's been a while. It's been like 3 videos, maybe even 4, since we've had a battle. Let's see how technology has changed and how this affects the goings on. So we have the Gaeta, which is one of his. Built in 1929, 6.6-inch guns, 8.3 dual purpose, and the Costanzo Ciano. But no Russian ships. This is just us playing Italy. Oh no, we've got a couple of destroyers in the area. Okay. So we have to man these Italian ships and see if we can sink 2 cruisers. Let's take them out over here then. Oh, there's something over there. Oh. Are you going to engage it? Oh, okay, that's one sunk already by the looks of things. Yep. Didn't even have to do anything. Go to max speed of 27 knots. 27 knots for a light cruiser though. Kind of slow. What is this? That's more than I bargained for on this raid. I'm going to have to try. Some airships coming out to help us. Can we go like this? And just go around them. See if we can't. Find a transport that way. 'Cause there's bound to be some around here. Let's speed things up a bit. Oh, yeah, let's not get too close to that coastal gun. Maybe we might find something up here. No, nothing yet. On the hunt. God, there's usually a transport going along the coast somewhere, but no, not there. Aha, what's that? That looks like a transport. Yeah, there she is. Got her. Emma class. There you go. There's 2 ships sunk. Mission accomplished. We'll take it back to Venice. Yeah, let's do that. We'll resume. Good. We managed to do a night fight and not get bombed, not lose any ships, and sink 2 of theirs. That's a success. Victory for Russia and Italy in the process rather. Okay, 11 ships have finished their working up. They're ready to join the fight. Decremental chilling technique. What does that do? Gradual AP penetration improvement. When you what? Chilling technique. So our scientists report that they have suffered a temporary setback in figuring out the concept of effective smoke generators. And now we've got 9. Oh, it's 5-inch dual-purpose guns. Good. And shipboard operations. Better aircraft handling practices. And we've got a new medium bomber. The Type D improves her toughness and range. Wow, but she's still piss poor with regards to the reliability. The Grozny has sunk an enemy submarine in the Med. And got another one in the Mediterranean. Good, good, good. We're disrupting their submarine capabilities already. Austrian ships, the light cruiser Saida and Python have been sunk. Wow. And now Austria is blockaded. Goodness gracious. So let's have a look at the almanac here. Technology development is now average since the video start, which was 95 minutes ago. Holy shit, we can go for an hour and a half already. Austria-Hungary's backwards. Italy's behind. We've got 6 battleships in service. Our naval budget is, as far as everything else is concerned, back to 3rd place? No. 4th place. We have a bigger navy than France in terms of battleships in service. We have a carrier, they don't. Four light carriers, they've got 5. They have 8 heavy cruisers, 25. Okay, so their cruiser fleet is significantly larger. 91 destroyers to our 15. Gee golly. Submarines 20. I don't know why we're looking at France, but we should really be concentrating on Austria-Hungary. So they've got 36. So 36 submarines in the Mediterranean somewhere. And we have already sunk 2. Just with a handful of destroyers. That's not bad. Aircraft in operation we seem to be excelling at. Italy's got 2 battleships, 1 carrier being built, 2 light carriers. .48 destroyers. Only 87 aircraft. What's going on with that, Italy? What do you mean? Do you not believe in flight or something? What? Jesus. But yeah, this naval budget, I'm kind of more happy with if we're in 4th place. Germany is in 1st place, then America, then Britain, then us, then France, then Italy, then Japan, Austria, and then Spain. Shit the bed. Okay, action with light forces. Austria cannot fight. Battleship engagement. Oh. Is this where the Molotov gets lost? Let's hope not. Yeah. Okay, this is the Molotov. What have we got here? No, they've got their old 1921 11 14-inch guns. 11 on the belt, 3 on the deck. Crew quality -2 though. So we can't expect magic. Molotov has those 14-inch guns as well, but obviously she's very lightly armoured with the 7 on the belt. We're going to have to keep her at distance. Yeah, let's let them sort themselves out in terms of... Come on, play. Right. What are we spotting stuff or what? Yeah, there we go. Unknown ship sighted. Alright, what do we got? So okay, we've got the marks here, which can. We don't want you to scout. Probably want you to accompany her. I would think. Kind of join the core here. Okay, she's already been open fired upon. Is the Molotov, so we'll go to squad max. 23 knots. So sail directly north. We'll have the wind blowing away from us. Molotov can head north too. She's got 27 knots on her, so she'll be okay. And we are only fighting Austrians, so we should win here. Okay, she's been hit in the hull by what? A heavy hit. But she's alright. We are fighting close to Greece, so I'm hoping now we'll have some air support come in soon. They don't have any carriers. They are far away from any of their own aircraft. This is yeah, just a ship-on-ship battle. How are we doing? Any hits scored? None yet. Slovenian class. 10.5 on the belt. Laid down in 1918. 6.5 15-inch guns. Well, alrighty then. We're probably not going to sink her, but we can at least damage her. Keep her at distance. Put the Italians to work. That is on the edge of range there, isn't it? She's going to be outran by the looks of things. What's her speed? 29 knots. Okay. So she can move faster than us, so she's not going to be outran. She can be outshot though. Oh, they've got more. Okay then. 2 heavy hits received, 1 hit scored. Molotov, nothing for you yet. Interesting. Didn't realise they had the battleships down there. We could probably turn away. Cycle back round. What's the time? Local time is 1:20. We have the time to circle back round. Get a better position against these Radetskis. 10-15 inch. Right, okay. We are showing our rudder to them, but we just readjust ourselves. That's very close range. Can't like cross their T here. And yeah, they're hit. So we scored some points there. Might be able to Molotov and split their guns a bit. Yeah, finally a battle. Yeah, 6 hours worth of treaty management has come to an end as Italy has gone to war with Austria, and we were dragged in it, which is fine by me. Has put our tensions with the Americans a bit higher. Okay, there we go. Now we've got those aircraft coming in. Hopefully they'll do the trick. But if they're Italian aircraft, they're rubbish because they've only got 80 odd. PB. Is that a float plane scout, is it? Yeah, it's just a recon. How's the Molotov going? She's taken 2 heavy hits and she's got a turret out of action. I don't want to lose her. I'm going to have to tell her to retire, I think. She can return to Greece with her first engagement. A modicum of success. Her crew scored 1 hit. What about the Italians? 5 hits and 1 hit. Okay. A modicum of success in terms of what damage we inflicted upon the enemy. But they're coming back for more. Maybe they didn't like the fact that the Molotov was with these Italian ships. With the turret knocked out, I know I can lend some firepower at least. She's been called back to help the Italians. The Laura has been... Oh shit! What is this? 3 turrets out of action. That's a mistake. Okay, we need to bring in the destroyers now. We have to try and save the battleships. Come on. Oh. Oh. Surely not. That wasn't one of our torpedoes. That was one of theirs, surely. What? That's one of their torpedoes. They torpedoed themselves? Oh, shit. Okay, there's some aircraft. Molotov, you can come back and protect your allies a bit better. Enemy aircraft. Oh shit. Come on. They made it all the way from up there? Maybe they've got a light carrier in and around the place. Ooh. Right. We'll open up the distance. Get away from this air cover. I'll take back down the cruise speed. Enemy aircraft are approaching Russia Division 45. What are you? Are you Russian Division 45? I don't know. it's night time. Oh, going in for an evening raid, and we've got a bomb. May have sunk a destroyer there. Okay. Oh, and we're attacking a sub. I wonder what the victory points are going to be on this one. We sunk a submarine, but they came out because of the damage inflicted on our ships. Fair enough. Only light damage on their battleships. Crew quality. That's what it came down to, I think. Okay, the Sylvester, yeah, yes please. Better fire control. And 16 ships have finished their working up. 4 destroyers are commissioned into the Navy. And we've got a good idea about the Republic Privateer, a US medium bomber. Top speed of 154, and she can carry an 800-pound bomb. A combat radius of 414 nautical miles. That's a lot better than some of the stuff that we've got. Again, these Soviet engineers not proving to be the best when it comes to aerodynamics. X-ray testing, good. Motor landing craft. And we've sunk another submarine in the Mediterranean. I think these destroyers are certainly making the difference, but now Germany's pissed off. And America. Obviously over in America, talks in Congress about their ally Austria-Hungary having to fight a war alone against the Soviet Russians and the Italians. But the victory points are starting to rack up. But yeah, obviously the Germans are getting scared in the Baltic. Their relations aren't... They're not allied with Austria-Hungary, are they? Germany, Austria... Good relations. But yeah, always pissing on our doorstep, the Germans. What's their dock size? It's 59. And 4 battleships in service, 2 being built. Okay, but I think we've got the Baltic wrapped up just with regards to aircraft numbers. Yeah. Okay, let's see. One more battle. And then we'll probably wrap up this stream for another episode. Yes, please. Select enemy ships in general. Some ships of Italy are joined in, which is good. And it's a cruiser action. So, come on. Okay, sort yourself out so I can actually select you and tell you what to do. Okay, put you on independent. Put you as being screen Screen the cruisers here. Okay, we've got these Italian cruisers again. Very close to the Austrian coast here. No one's been sighted as of yet. I don't need to go that close to Austria. I'd rather fight over here and avoid. Hell, even if we don't bump into them, I don't mind. Here they come. Oh, it's an airship strike. Okay. Lost a cruiser from airships. Damn. Okay. So it says we've got 3 armoured cruisers there. That's not great. Maybe we can get one of them in turn. I'm not going to fight it on the sea though. I just want the aircraft to do their job. Well, done. Austria-Hungary wins again. It did have 3 armoured cruisers, so yeah, it was good that we didn't go looking for a fight. But that kind of sucks that Italy's lost a ship there. It's lucky it wasn't one of ours. Okay, one of our agents has been caught in the USA. Deny any involvement. It's not ours. We're gonna have to reduce that intelligence gathering. Holy shit. Okay, we've sunk another Austrian sub. Good. Okay, due to the current war situation, the authorities in the USA have decided to seize the Kerch. Oh, shit. And the Slavny. And the destroyers. And the Kirov. What a fucking waste. What a waste of money. If they put them... Yeah, they've not named it the Northampton and the Augusta. You fuckers. You fucking cunts. Okay, well, the Morsky Lev is coming out. Shit. All that money. Wasted. Right, that pisses me off. I'm done. I'm done for streaming for today. Thanks for stopping by, everyone, though, to watch. I think I do have a bit of time this week, so I'll definitely have to do another episode either tomorrow or on Tuesday. We were supposed to be starting our new job tomorrow, but there's been some hold-ups on their side, so I've got the day off tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be fun. So yeah, maybe we'll do a stream tomorrow. But thanks for stopping by. This has been Extended Treaty and Getting Fucked by the Americans episode. It's been fun. I've had a blast. I hope you have too. We're in 1932 and we're at war. What will happen with Germany? What will happen with the USA? Find out next time as we play Rule the Waves 3.